When will Ginny and Georgia Season 3 air? One of the most anticipated series on Netflix is Ginny and Georgia Season 3. Fans of the well-liked sitcom might decide not to release it this year, though. Fans of Ginny and Georgia will have to wait until 2025 for Season 3 to stream on Netflix. Netflix delighted viewers by announcing last year that Ginny and Georgia, a popular television program, had been renewed for a third and fourth season. After quite the cliffhanger, fans of Season 2 wondered if they would ever get answers when it premiered in January 2023 and swiftly shot to the top of the streamer ratings. They finally realized that they will. The show, which was written by Sarah Lampert, revolves around 15-year-old Ginny and her 30-year-old mother, Georgia, who, following the unexpected death of Georgia's husband and his large inheritance, decide to establish roots in the bucolic tiny town of Wellsbury, Massachusetts. However, Georgia has a lot of unanswered questions. There's no doubt Ginny and Georgia is generating a lot of hype, whether you've seen it trending on Netflix's top 10 list, read online comparisons to Gilmore Girls, or are among those who binge-watch all 10 seasons in the first few days after they were released. In order to continue hiding the several skeletons in her closet, single mother Georgia relocates to New England with her children, Ginny and Austin, at the start of the series. Georgia's teenage daughter explores life at a new school, meets new friends, and starts dating while the ghosts of her past haunt her. You would be mistaken to believe that the series was just a sweet story about a mother and daughter set in a charming, tiny town. Since Ginny and Georgia have so much going on, some fans have questioned whether the show was inspired by a book or if the narrative had any fascinating backstories. Those who are rapidly finishing the series or who have already seen all 10 episodes of the soap opera might be looking for another means to satisfy their Ginny and Georgia habit. Similar to Gilmore Girls, the sitcom isn't predicated on a single real-life event or a book. That implies that, regrettably, there is no way to learn what will happen following the significant cliffhanger from Season 1. To find out what happened, viewers will have to wait and see if Ginny and Georgia get renewed. Although the second season of the show has not yet been fully renewed, the creators and a few of the cast members are eager to carry on with the plot. The drama's creator, Sarah Lampert, and showrunner executive producer Deborah J. Fisher discussed the project's possible future with OprahMag.com. According to Sarah, Season 1 really did feel like Season 1. We've just begun to explore some of the deeper levels for every character without exception. Deb and I are hoping for the opportunity. Deborah acknowledged that the dramatic conclusion of Season 1 was intended to whet viewers' appetites for more episodes. We always knew we wanted to build that cliffhanger, Deborah said. Everything else in the middle was fun discovery. Ginny and Georgia has generated criticism even though the show held steady in the first several days of its premiere on Netflix's top 10 list. A scene in which Ginny and her boyfriend Hunter, Mason Temple, talk about stereotypes drew criticism from a large number of people. The phrase "Oppression Olympics," which became popular on Twitter shortly after the show's Netflix premiere, is used by Hunter in the show to describe the exchange. Another comment Ginny made about Taylor Swift that embarrassed the singer's past relationships was also criticized by fans. Ginny responded sharply when Georgia inquired about her feelings for Marcus, Felix Mallard. Robertson stated that the renewal really couldn't have happened without the fans. She ended by extending a heartfelt thank you to everyone who had contributed to the series. Raymond Ablack, who plays Blue Farm Cafe owner Joe, said that Season 3 will have a lot of drama and a lot of love triangles. Comparably, Scott Porter, who plays Paul, the mayor of Wellsbury and Georgia's sweetheart, expressed his wonders about how his character is going to recover from the abrupt ending of his wedding. The best friends of Ginny and Maxine, Abby and Nora, are portrayed by Katie Douglas and Chelsea Clark. When the show returns to Netflix for Season 3, fans can expect to see a lot more Mang, the moniker for the group of friends that was created from their initials. Wellsbury offers young Ginny, who has never lived in one location long enough to have any lasting acquaintances, a completely new life in the interim. Austin, her 9-year-old half-brother, who is portrayed by Diesel LaTorca, is the same. She gets to know her neighbor, Max. Sarah Weisglass joins the Mang circle of friends and finds herself drawn to Marcus, Max's problematic twin brother. A poorly received Taylor Swift line and the notorious Oppression Olympics scene marred Season 1 of Ginny and Georgia, but Season 2 received critical acclaim for its candid portrayal of mental health and self-harm, especially for Gentry, Howie, and Mallard's performances. On May 17, Netflix not only confirmed that the program will get a third and fourth season renewal, but also revealed that Sarah Glinsky will take over as showrunner. Deborah J. Fisher had previously held this role. Ginny and Georgia will absolutely return for a third season. Fans of the program who were left hanging at the conclusion of Season 2 are quite relieved to hear this news, given that Season 2 ranked first on the Netflix Top 10 for 4 weeks in a row and has received over 500 million hours of viewing as of February 2023. It's understandable why Netflix delivered. Although the release date of Ginny and Georgia Season 3 is unknown, we can now be certain that it won't happen any sooner than 2025 because Netflix recently revealed its slate for 2024, and Ginny and Georgia wasn't included. The WGA and SAG-AFTRA strikes delays are mostly to blame for the protracted wait. The epidemic was mostly to blame for the roughly 2-year lapse that occurred between seasons 1 and 2. Unfortunately, fans of Ginny and Georgia are patient. Marcus ends his relationship with Ginny at the conclusion of Season 2 after experiencing a depressive episode. Despite her initial anger and heartbreak, Ginny eventually offers Marcus her support by stating, "Even if we're not together, I can be your friend." No spoilers here, but we're not sure what will happen in Season 3. However, we may anticipate learning more about Georgia's arrest aftermath and its precise circumstances. Despite the fact that Marcus and Ginny are no longer together, their story is far from done. Season 3 will appear really different from the first 2 seasons overall, according to creator Sarah Lampert. In what way will Ginny handle her mother's arrest? Will she rely on Mang and Marcus for help? Will she go to her dad for help? As half the show's title duo, Antonia Gentry, will return to provide fans with the information they require. Towards the conclusion of Season 2, Georgia is arrested during a dance at her wedding to Paul. Will she be imprisoned for killing Tom? It won't be long until Brianne Howie, who just had her first child, returns to her usual self. The younger half-brother of Ginny saw their mother do the crime. What effect will that have on him in the future? In Season 3, will Mang remain a unit, or will there be further disintegration among the friends? In Season 2, Ginny's relationship with Marcus, the enigmatic boy next door, ended. Is their reunion imminent? How would the amiable town mayor, Paul, Georgia's new husband, react to her arrest? Joe is the local farm-to-table restaurant owner who has a secret crush on Georgia. Will he still feel the same way about her arrest? With Georgia away, will Ginny's father play a larger part? Chelsea Clark as Nora, Mason Temple as Hunter, Jennifer Robertson as Ellen, Sabrina Gerdovich as Cynthia, Humberly Gonzalez as Sophie, and Caitlin Wells as Silver are among the other cast members who are probably coming back. Gil, Georgia's ex, Aaron Ashmore, might potentially make a comeback. That's all for today. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to receive notifications. Also, express your thoughts in the comment section below. Until the next video, bye!